Good morning from the beautiful Cinque Terre in Italy. So this is my next stop on my 4-month backpacking trip through Europe. It is a series of small towns located on the Italian Riviera that are connected by ferry or by train. I am currently here in the beautiful town of Monterosso. I'm going to be spending the next few minutes exploring this beautiful town before hopping on the train to the next stop, which is called Vernazza. So right here where I'm sitting, I have a beautiful view of the beach. It is so pretty, and then the most crystal clear water. I cannot get over how amazing this water is. Honestly, it's so beautiful. I love it. So here there is a boardwalk that runs the length of the town with an amazing view of the beach. Perfect for swimming, especially if you want to rent an umbrella like that. So the sea stop here is probably one of the most iconic part of Monterosso. I'm just making my way up to the Aurora Tower now, which offers amazing views. And it's an old fortress and really beautiful. I can see it right here in front of me. I love that water. Okay, now I'm gonna hop on the train to Vernazza. The buildings are so beautiful here. They're so cute. They're like a nice pastel colour. To get on the trains, I'm actually using my Interrail pass, but you can get a pass for Cinque Terre. I believe it's €18 roughly, and that allows you to use the trains for the day, which is pretty handy. Look how beautiful these buildings are. So there seems to be like a cave here that leads out to the ocean. Let's go check it out. So this is it. It's so nice. It leads to like a nice little alcove. It's so cute. I love it. Oh. I really like this town. I love how bright and colourful it is, and I also love the way they don't update the buildings all too frequently, so it has a kind of rugged feel to it. It's so beautiful. Look at this marina. On the other side of the harbour, there's a place where you can swim and then just enjoy the beautiful views of the cliffs. After spending some time at the harbour, I started to make my way back into the town and just admired the beautiful pastel houses. I love to see the locals' washing lines hanging. I think it just added extra character to the buildings. And then it was time to search for that famous viewpoint. Seems about right. Viewpoint, uphill. Always. Can't complain. I do love when you turn down side streets how quiet it does be. The view already is completely worth it. Look at that. And we keep climbing. Grazie. So up here there's actually a few restaurant choices, so if you want to eat with a view, this is your spot. Not too shabby. I still have another 3 towns to go, so I'm not stopping for food just yet. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. So you do have to pay past this point, so don't think I'm going to go any further. I'm pretty happy with the view I have here, so I'm heading back down to the old town and on to the next stop. The way back down is so pretty. Now let's head to Corniglia, but I have like 2 minutes to get to the train station and it's a 3-minute walk, so we made it. So I've made it to Corniglia. I think that's how you pronounce it. But the thing about this town is it's actually not located at the train station, and you have to do a little bit of work to get there. So I've been here before. I ate with some girls that I met in the hostel, and there's like a thunderstorm and like a really beautiful rainbow formed then afterwards. But we walked up along the road, but because it's daytime and it's a little bit busier, I'm gonna take the steps. And here we go. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to sit there, but we'll keep going. Look at the view though. Okay, made it to the top. I feel like a treat is needed after that, maybe gelato or a milkshake or something. To be honest, the stairs aren't as bad as they look. They're a little bit more daunting. It's the heat that's a killer. It was needed. I'm very happy right now. I really like this old town. Like, it's completely different. It's nice and narrow, which is kind of different to the other ones where they're wide and just bigger streets. I'm heading up here now to see if there's a view, because it looks like somewhere that there would be a view. So there's a viewpoint. I really hope so. Okay, so down or up? I think I'm gonna go up. So it led to the main street, but through a cute residential area, so I'm glad I turned that way, but I can see the sea. Okay, so I'm gonna struggle back down the steps, and next I'm heading to Manarola. I must also add that it is possible to get the bus. I believe it's like $150. Not sure if that's return or not, but I'm a backpacker and yeah, $150. I'm still on a budget, so I'm gonna walk. Look at that view on the way down though. So I've made it to Manarola. I'm not gonna lie, I've been sitting in this like laneway in the shade for like the last half an hour, just cooling down. But now I'm gonna head to the viewpoint. So I made it to the viewpoint, which is somewhere that I wanted to see for the longest time because it's the most iconic place in Cinque Terre. But I actually continued walking along the barrier and there's an even better view and it's nowhere near as busy. Look at that. So I'm on my way back into the old town now. I think this is probably my favourite of all five. I just love the way the houses are tiered on top of each other, the pastel colours, everything. Just missed the train. There's another one in like 10 minutes. And we have made it to Riomaggiore. Definitely butchering that. Just for reference, if anyone who wants to do this, the trains are about 3 minutes distance between each other, so not too bad. You hop on, you hop back off again. Really, really efficient. So we managed to get to all 5 towns. Took about 9 hours in total, with some sitting down, some taking in the views. I'm actually not going to stick around here for too long because I was here yesterday, I just didn't vlog. We caught the sunset, it was beautiful. So if you are here, I definitely recommend making this your last town and then you can catch the epic sunset views. The next morning I hopped on board a ferry to visit the beautiful town of Porte Venere. A return ticket to La Spezia, where I was staying, cost me €22. This was honestly such a lovely way to start the day. I had the sun beaming down on me as I took in the iconic views of Italy's coastline. Included in my ticket was the Panorama Tree Island tour. Okay, so I've arrived and now I'm going from one boat to the other boat because the Tree Island tour starts at 12 and it is now 1:45, so just perfect timing. So I was actually originally upstairs and there's loads of people up there and like you kind of have to shuffle around the boat to get good views. And I came downstairs on the boat and there's like no one here and much better spot because everyone kind of initially goes up straight away. So look at this. So I'm not gonna lie, for all of this tour the announcements were in Italian, so I didn't have a breeze what was going on, but I still really enjoyed it all the same, especially getting up this close to the cliffs. It really put into perspective the sheer size of them. Also, the scenery was incredibly beautiful and it was just a really unique way to see the Tree Islands and the town from the water. And now I'm gonna suss out somewhere that I can get food because I'm starving, and then I'm gonna explore the rest of the town. Honestly, this town is so beautiful. I'm all full up after my pizza and now I'm heading up to the Church of St. Peter, but the water is so blue here. I think one of the cool things about doing the Tree Island tour is that you get to see the church from both perspectives, so from the waterfront and then, you know, walking from the land. Look at those views. So this is the view It's insane. Joe actually wasn't going to even come here. It wasn't like on my radar, and then the lady in my hostel recommended it, and I was like, I have time, like I'm gonna come see it, and I'm so glad I did because it is beautiful. So I've actually found a spot where you can get down towards the water, so I'm heading there now. This location is called Brian's Grotto. This is a very Irish way of pronouncing it, but it is along those lines. I spent easily about 20 minutes just sitting here watching the waves crash and just admiring the scenery. It's literally the perfect place to visit when you're in Porte Venere. So I was just walking back to the main area and I stumbled upon this like cute little alleyway, and it is so beautiful. Wait until I show you, like it is so cute. It's like all the local houses. And then someone's playing music in there, which is so beautiful. Such a nice area to just walk around, and it's so quiet. Literally have the whole place to myself. I love it. Look at the cute little flowers. I love not walking the way Google Maps tells you to go, because you always stumble upon places like this. It's the best. Okay, so coming out from that alleyway that I was in, I came across these steps. And I checked all trails and I'm almost certain it's the way up to the castle, so I think I might take them on. I'm kind of scared because they look mighty steep, but all trails is saying this is the way, so let's see. Here we go. What do you know? I think I kind of had a shortcut up to this walk because I didn't have to go from the main town because I cut through that alleyway. Delighted. Oh, that is so beautiful. Magical. This is so cool. What a day. And for reference, this is the view I currently have. Okay, so I can see the castle up there. I'm just walking along the grounds right now. I believe you do have to pay into the actual castle grounds. I'm pretty happy with where I am right now, so I don't think I'll be doing that. But wow, this is beautiful. It's so beautiful. You can see the castle from earlier, you can see the grotto, you can see the harbour. I'm so glad I climbed up here, and if you're here you definitely should too. It wasn't that bad. The steps are more daunting looking than they actually are. So over here we have the castle, down there we have the grotto, the cliffs, and then the other cliffs. Okay, so it was €7 into the castle, so I decided not to head in because I'm pretty sure the view from the castle is the same as here. So I'm heading back down to the main town now because my ferry's at 6:20 and I'm notoriously known for getting lost, so I'm better off being down at the harbour to know I'm going to make it on time. So this is what the old town looks like, which you kind of end up at when you're walking back down from the castle. I love the houses though, they're so pretty. And now we are back at the harbour. Look how clear that water is. It is such a beautiful place. But just if you're visiting Cinque Terre, it's definitely worth hopping over here. You can either get a ferry or a bus. The bus is much cheaper, but the ferry is a really beautiful ride, so I definitely recommend it. So this brings us to the end of the Cinque Terre vlog. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!